Hey there folks, today I'd like to take a casual peek into my Goody Haul report for the third week of September of 2011. It's a Sunday night on September 18th, and for this Goody Haul report, it's going to be the last of the larger Goody Haul reports for a while. I want to scale back on the number of goodies that I find, and also scale back on the Goody Haul runs. It's all good, nothing bad. Let's just say that hopefully in the next several months I'll have more than just the two shelves that I'll be putting my goodies on. But enough of that. Let's just go ahead and get started with what I have here. And first up, we have these here. These are some of the books I picked up in the last week, and I haven't hit my local shop in a while, so I'm doing a lot of catch up, and I hit several comic shops. And some of the books I picked up are here is Green Lantern #1 as part of the New 52. Red Lanterns #1, and we have here Legion Lost #1, and Deathstroke #1, Justice League International #1, and excuse me, we have Uncanny X-Force #11, and Batwing #1, and Uncanny X-Force #12, Uncanny X-Force #13, and Uncanny X-Force #14, and #15. As you can see, I'm trying to catch up on some Uncanny X-Force. Unfortunately, the shops didn't have anything further back, so I decided to start catching up from the Dark Angel saga here. Some other books I was able to get, Batman and Robin #1, and I was able to pick up here a trade paperback, Flash Terminal Velocity. I believe this is from the early 90s, and got that for actually 50% off of the advertised sale price, so I only got this for $5, which is kind of neat on there. And it's pretty neat. It even has a story involving Cobra here, so that's a figure I'm actually looking forward to in the next wave DC Universe Classics. But it's got a whole bunch of appearances by a whole bunch of speedsters, so I think that's a kind of a neat pickup there. And looks like we have here some advertisement for SacCon coming up in the next week. Excuse me. And some more advertisement material there. And some other books from another shop, Detective Comics #1, Batwoman #1, Superboy #1. As you can see, I'm trying out all of these new titles from the New 52. Suicide Squad #1, and Action Comics #1. I did not see a Batgirl. It looks like that one was all sold out on there. So I don't know if I'll continue reading each and every one of these, but I'll take a look at each of these and see if they're worthwhile. Now at a Target, I was very surprised to see this here, and that's the second wave of the Thor the Mighty Avenger. I was able to find the Warriors 3, which was really cool. and these were selling for, I believe, $8 a piece. And like I said, I was kind of surprised to see it because for the longest while the series or wave 1 is just peg warming the shelves at every Target I go, and did not expect to see the new wave, which is really cool. I'm especially glad to get the Warriors 3 here. And but that wasn't the only new wave 2. I was also able to find the Destroyer here, which is actually pretty neat. And they did have Hammer Smash Thor, but I wasn't too happy with that one. So all it looks like was just a different head. It didn't even look like a repaint. So I left that one on the shelf, and hoping to find at least a helmeted Loki. That one I do want, and of course I want to get a Sif if that's ever going to show up. But I'm very happy that these showed up, but seems like only that one Target I went to has it. Everything else is still peg warming with wave 1 on there. So, but very neat to find these. At another Target, I was able to, or not a Target, but a Walmart, I was able to find this. This is another of the variant Red Skulls from the Captain America line, which is cool, and they were selling that for $7 or $8 at Walmart. And was also able to pick up a few more of the Hydra soldiers, actually 3 at a Walmart here, which is really cool. I'm really liking the army builders of the Captain America line. It's actually pretty neat. And also at a Walmart in the clearance aisle, I was able to find these here, and these were reduced down to $3, and got 2 Mystiques here. And this was at the same Walmart where I found that Cyclops from the last Goody Haul report, and I decided to check out that clearance rack again, and I was glad to find a couple of the Mystique figures here. These look okay. They don't look like they're Franken figures on there, so they look alright. And at a Target, I was able to find even more army builders here. Excuse me. 3 more of the Hydra soldiers. So I'm trying to remember how many Hydra soldiers I have now. I know I had 3 here, 3 from the Walmart, that makes 6. 3 of the black belted, I guess, or web belted from earlier purchase, that makes 9. 3 of the green ones, that makes 12. And I think I got 3 of the brown webbings, so makes 15 Hydra soldiers. So yeah, I really do like the design, and they're decently enough with the articulation that they're okay to be really neat army builders. Now, over at a comic shop, I did pick up this, and this is a aerosol drone from the Iron Man 2 line. I'm glad I saw this because just earlier I was going through my Iron Man 2 stuff, getting ready for I guess the next casual peak of an Iron Man 2 figure, and I realized that I was missing one of the aerosol drones because I had collected 4 drones of each type, and found out the aerosol drone was missing. I only had 2 instead of 3 instead of 4. So glad to have seen this at a comic shop. A bit pricey, 15 bucks, but you really can't find this at retail anymore. So this will round out my 4th aerosol drone. And at another, or at the same comic shop, I'm sorry, I was able to get another Gears of War 2 Boomer Mauler on there, and I saw this on the shelf and decided to pick this up because I really like these boomers, the original boomers and this boomer here. And this was $19.99 on here. Really happy to pick this one up. And not only was I able to find Gears of War 2 stuff, but I found, I guess, the first of the Gears of War 3 at a Toys R Us. And this here is a 2-pack of Marcus Phoenix and a Locust Grunt, which is cool. And you can see some of the details here. And this set was is a Toys R Us exclusive and cost $29.99. And I don't know if you can see it here. It's kind of hard to see, but this Marcus Phoenix figure is actually a brand new sculpt and has some interesting articulation at the I guess upper arm, shoulder, bicep area. I was looking at some other sets, and the arm is twisted where you can see underneath, and it's a very interesting joint. You can't really see it on this particular set here. And you gotta watch out for these too, because a lot of them are I guess not badly painted, but just mispainted on there. And excuse me. So if you're looking for these Gears of War 3 sets, take a look at the sets in detail before you pick one up, because I'm sure you'll be able to find another set with better paint apps on there. And you can see this Marcus Phoenix figure has new joints at the hips as well, which is kind of cool. And unfortunately, the Locust drones are still the same. They're not the original Locust drones, but they are, I think, the second generation Locust drones with the improved articulation at the elbows and biceps, but still the V-cut on the legs there. So hopefully NECA will go through a third version of the Locust with improved leg articulation in the future on there. But it looks like it now. It's just the second, I guess, generation of Locust on there. But really cool to see some more Gears stuff, and hopefully they'll release the other figures with the release of the game this week. Here's some of the pictures from, I guess, the Gears of War 3 figures on there, and first female figure there. Really excited to pick these up as soon as I see them, so kind of cool. And over excuse me, at a Dimples, I picked up this. I've been pretty fascinated with the Thundercats lately, with all the Thundercats figures that I got, and watching the new series. I really missed the classic series, so I decided to go out and look for the original episodes on DVD. I know this came out several years ago, but I never purchased it because it's just a little bit too expensive. I think it was like $50, and it wasn't even the entire season. So I picked this up at Dimple for $33.99, and we'll pick up the rest of the sets as soon as I find them on there. And we're very eager to start watching these classic episodes. And at a Walmart, I was able to find this neat thing right here, and this is the Young Justice Aqualad in 6-inch form. And I just found this one just the day before, and I'm very happy to see that this is starting to hit in the retail. And this Aqualad here comes with quite a few accessories, a lot of water-based accessories, of course, on there. And very surprised to notice that that this figure is in a very dynamic pose, but all three sets that I saw of the Aqualad, the legs look alright. I don't know if it was just the luck of the draw that none of these legs are bent out of whack. I think I don't know if it's they've improved on placing these figures in the packaging, but all three of them were okay. The only issues I saw with the other two that were there besides this one was some paint rub at the top of the head, and it just looked really bad with splotches of paint rubbed off on the top of the Aqualad's head here. And this particular set looks like the water spout here came loose from the packaging, and everything looks complete. There's even, you can see one of the water accessories had fallen out of the packaging. It's down there by his foot there. So this was $20, and very surprised to see that it's not wonky limbs there. So very neat. And finally, I was at a comic shop, you know, picking up the books, and I've been eyeing this. This was sitting on their wall, or hanging off their wall, for several months, and always thought about picking it up, but never did until now. And this one here is the Grendel figure from, I think, early 2000, or maybe just before 2000. And this is a pretty neat figure. It has basic articulation. This is based off Devil's Legacy, the 12-issue run from Comico, which featured Christine Spar as the Grendel. And what's neat about this particular package is that this particular set was actually signed by Matt Wagner, the creator of Grendel. And I even did a little bit of artwork on there. Now, there is no certification, so I'm really just trusting the comic shop that this is indeed signed by Matt Wagner. But a very cool, nice, clean figure here, and paid $24.99 for this particular figure set. And I really do want to get another one, because I want to keep this one sealed in the package, just because that's got it signed there by Matt Wagner. And hopefully I can find another Christine Spar and a Hunter Rose Grendel as well. But this is my casual peek into my Goody Haul report for the 3rd week of September. The last of the larger Goody Hauls for a while. I will still be doing Goody Hauls though, just a lot smaller scale. And I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.